Fala aí, rapaziada. Let's go gamer na área. Voltamos com Little Orpheus.
Some twist of fate, some hand of destiny, but I was alive. Strange as this new world was,
no deserto agora, ó. Saímos da água, né?
And it was my task to find him. And it happened like this.
Ok, mano, deixa eu pular aqui a introduçãozinha. Já deixa o likezinho aí, galera, pra dar aquela moral. Se inscreve também.
Down on me relentlessly. The heat was unbearable.
Ó que massa.
I was exhausted. Yet I could not stop. I had to go on. For 7 weeks I trudged across the desert. On the second day...
Please, comrade, if we may. I think we can skip the details, unless you consider them to be particularly relevant to the location of Little Orpheus.
Of course, General. We will
Of
simply
course,
omit the
General.
tale of the singing chasm,
O general
the
não para de
oasis
falar,
of
né?
mirrors, the sightings of Tol's Mieng aloft on their pterodactyls carrying parts of my crashed rocket drill over the horizon to Lemuria.
Wait,
Nosso herói tá cansado, mano.
Singing chasm?
not that bit. The rocket drill.
Oh yes, General, the rocket drill. But what did Tol want with it? And why Lemuria?
Lemuria.
Lemuria, General.
I am not familiar with this Lemuria, comrade.
Bora,
Well,
filho,
that is because it does
reage.
not exist, General. Or at least, so I thought.
É, ferrou. Beleza, levanta. Bora. Muito bonito aqui, velho, ó. Massa demais. Que é isso? Um palácio. Bora seguir. Alavanca. Ah. Aí. Que burro, velho. Espera a parada descer, mano. Bora. Aí. Fui muito adiantado. Let's go.
Those strange crystals seem to exert an extraordinary hold over the stone blocks and arches. When they hummed, the whole city remade itself. Where they were missing, clearly looted by some villainous thief, the city was fallen to ruin. It was like a vast musical instrument, vandalized, and yet still attempting to toot.
Ai. Cristalzinho e pá. Cristalzão, né? Rasteirinha. Bora. Beleza.
How poetic. I am sure our engineers would be fascinated and baffled in equal measure. If the whole
Oxe, quebrou.
department hadn't been arrested for sedition last week, I would happily
Dá pra
convey
pegar
to
de
their
novo?
skeptical ears.
Sedition, General? Really? It's unfortunate news indeed.
I am joking, comrade.
Meu Deus, que susto, velho. Bora, bora. Vaza daí. Ó, o pterodáctilo lá. Apareceu, né, mano? E lá vem ele. Bola. Nice. caí dentro da parada aqui, velho. Deixa eu ver o que tem aqui. Opa. Ai, velho, esses bichos estão por toda parte, na moral. Eita, quase me viu. Deu, vambora.
Oh yes, the Menk for here, all right. Which meant whatever dastardly scheme Toll had, it was to be enacted on these burning sands.
And you will explain this in due course, I imagine.
Imminently, General. What you need to know first is this. I have told you already how parts of the devices the enslaved Mienk were forced to wear came from the surface.
Radio parts and so on, yes, from what you have told me. Assuming there were plenty of lost ships in the ocean as you claim, for Toll to have dredged up what he needed to assemble them.
Aha, good. You are one step ahead of me, General.
I said assuming.
Of course, assuming.
Of course.
Now, as I gazed in awe at the buildings rising and falling around me,
Lá vem
I
o bicho de
realized
novo.
that the other major component of those mind-controlling helmets was
Errou!
crystal. Toll had raided Lemuria for them. He
Aí
knew
pulou
the city.
sozinho.
He knew the crystals could amplify vibrations and waves, and was using them to boost the signal of the radio parts to exert his
Sabia.
control over the nymph. Which meant...
Esperar, né, que é melhor. E eu não sou trouxa. Bora. Go, 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 go.
Yes?
Beleza.
Imagine, General,
Aqui tem uma
what
corda.
such
Sobe
amplification
nela.
could achieve when fused to the finest atomic science our great Soviet civilization has produced.
Wait. I do not understand. You said Toll was planning on using the bomb to shatter the Earth's crust to return to the surface.
A tragic mistake, General. I had not recognized the extent of his mad ambitions.
You mean to imply
Beleza, da hora essa
Toll
fase
would
aqui,
have
mano. Tô
attempted to
gostando.
enslave the Russian people? Pah! The will of the Soviet citizen is mighty and strong.
To you, perhaps, as a trained warrior.
Ai,
But consider,
lá
perhaps,
vem.
instead, a humble son of a toy maker from Tomsk.
Ah, yes.
Bora, 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 bora.
Perhaps we have our share of simpletons. After all.
Calma, espera. Vai. Vai, vai, dá pra ir. Beleza, uma alavanca aqui, vamos. E aí? Baixou ali. Dá pra ir? Deu. Bora. Desce, desce, desce. Ai, meu Deus. Segue, foco, foco.
The vast pictograms told of a history of wonders.
Olha que louco.
They seem to suggest the Lemurians were travelers from another world.
Estilo Tomb
And still
Raider.
this clock seemed to stand.
Tomb Raider.
That is very mysterious.
Vambora, vambora.
As mysterious as the location of little Orpheus. Perhaps.
Ah, yes, of course, General. I am just getting to that.
Beleza. Mais um save, boa. Vou por cima aqui, né? Ai. E aí, pra voltar, acho que é. Ai, vai me ver. Dá pra subir por aqui? Sobe. Ai. Aí. Aí. Sobe. Beleza, papai. Vamos. Ih, fica aí, trouxas.
As I bravely explored that ancient city, a question was gnawing at my mind. What did it mean that the Lemurians had foreseen the coming of Tol? And who was the man from above that was celebrated as the savior of the Mienf? It was almost as if they could read the future in their crystals.
Interessante, né? Essa parada. Vambora.
The bells of Lemuria tolled and tolled,
Saímos.
a roaring symphony, a crescendo of peals that set the
bicho
city
lá, ó.
dancing, each note causing the crystals to shimmer and cascade with light. But the sandstorm was no natural
mano.
phenomenon, and the bells did not ring for celebration. Something was very wrong here.
Tem vários.
Aside from the
Vários.
and the nymph and the dancing stones
Lá
and the
vem
ancient magical promises and the crystals and now the giant bells, you mean?
Voa. Passou direto,
Don't
mano.
want me to continue, General, then I can easily just quietly go home.
Don't think Chepucho will get you out
Tem
of
outra
this
ali.
one, comrade.
Lá vem. Foca no bicho. X. Nice. Ah! Lá vem outra. E agora? X. Errou, safado. Bora, bora. Eu tô com a impressão que essa parada toda vai cair aqui, mano. Esse palácio, que é isso, velho? Corre! Doido, vou me ferrar, velho. Meu Deus! Eu tenho que ficar ali no ponto certo. Ai, volta, volta! Eu acho que é aqui, ó. Bora ver. É? É isso. É isso. Vamos, vamos. Tem outro aqui. Fica aí, cara. Ih! Vaza! Corre! Aí. Boa. Só vamos, papai.
I raced through those magical structures, a righteous fire in my heart.
Pula, Tarzan.
I was like the Brin and Nikich, prepared to strike at the dragon who threatened my homeland.
Your heroism is only surpassed by your modesty.
On the contrary,
Why?
General, I chose the
Aye.
Brinya carefully. Like him, I am a simple peasant. It was fate that chose me to descend to the Earth's core.
It was General Komanin who chose you to descend to the Earth's core. But don't let that get in the way of your story.
Well then, award General Polkovnik Kamanin the highest
Doido,
medal
vai
in
cair
the
tudo
world.
aqui. Eu tô
He
ligado.
already has several of those.
I cannot take credit for his wisdom in sending me.
Bora dar uma de Tarzan mais uma vez. Tá vendo o bicho? Sai daí, safado. Tem outra ali. Vai. Ai. Mais corda, vambora. Vixe. Ui. Pula. Ui. Conseguimos? Ufa, chega, eu suei, velho.
What was once a rocket drill ship, built to burrow into the earth, was now a mighty vessel, repurposed to blast off into the skies.
Ai, vai cair. Corre, corre. Aí. Pula pra lá, filhinho. Vambora, velho.
There was no doubt the toll was headed for the strange world with its clock. Altered to what end was yet to understand.
Aí, tá dando
But there was
certo,
no
hein?
time to consider. No time for questions.
Vai. Boa. E agora? Pra descer aqui. Esse aqui tá rápido, ó.
Toll was on the rocket. Little
Consegui.
Orpheus was on the rocket. And wherever they were headed, I must head there too, to thwart his plans, recover my drill, and save the world!
Direto pro espaço. Eita, soltou. Aí, finalizamos, galera. Mais uma fase completa. Olha a boca do mano.
Surely must be beyond the Lemurian skies. Does Nikolai Petrovich Kamanian really need any more medals? What was the strange clock, and what could it all mean? All of these questions and more will be answered, if you're extremely lucky, in the next exciting episode of Little Orpheus.
Ok, galera, mais uma fase, vou encerrar por aqui. Deixa o likezinho, não se esquece, se inscreve também, deixa o sininho ativado em todas, ajuda no crescimento do canal, beleza? Na próxima fase, iremos para Metagalácticos Interioros, é essa a fase, beleza? Valeu, falou!